So El Salvador is ready to swap prisoners with Venezuela. The president of El Salvador is ready to swap 252 Venezuela prisoners who were deported recently to El Salvador, and America is even paying El Salvador to keep them in prison. So in recent weeks, more than 200 Venezuelans were sent from the US to El Salvador. President Donald Trump's administration accuses them of being members of Tren de Aragua criminal gang. Washington pays El Salvador to keep those deportees in its notorious high-security terrorism confinement center. So, even though the president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, is against America deporting these Venezuelans to El Salvador, but Donald Trump is paying deaf ears to it because Donald Trump is using the 1798 Alien Enemies Act, which gives the president power to detain and deport natives or citizens of enemy nations without usual process. You see? And at the end of the day now, El Salvador want to negotiate in order to return these prisoners to Venezuela in exchange for Venezuela to release El Salvador political prisoners, this exactly the same number that El Salvador is ready to return to them. Venezuela should do the same. I think this is a fair deal for the both countries, but this does not augur well about the US. The US always try at any given opportunity to portray itself as the champion of democracy to the rest of the world, and in this dispensation, a US president is still using the 1798 Enemies Act to arrest, detain, and deport people without the normal procedures. And you think that the third world countries' leaders are not watching and seeing all this, and when they try to deal with the people who has committed treason or who are a threat to their country, then you want to come and preach democracy to them, you think they will listen to you? The world has advanced. People see everything, people hear everything, people watch everything, and nobody wants to be bullied or ordered around.